reason why I hate El Fuerte is because he is a character designed to irritate you and frustrate you, right? He doesn't do huge damage. Well, I should say all the way up until Ultra, he didn't do huge damage. He was about just having a ridiculously good mix-up, but very little reward off of them. So he was just like, whoa, you'll propel. And he was just super, super annoying. But if you hit him, and he would die, and that's really cool, right? So that was kind of the way that they designed him. Well, in Ultra, like, because he was that way, he was also designed not to have a lot of good defense. He didn't have any moves with invincibility. Well, he was bad for the longest of time because these kind of characters are very hard to balance. By nature of their design, I call Fuerte, make you quit kind of characters, right? Zoners and grapplers are that way too, which is why it's always dangerous to make zoners and grapplers really strong, because if you do, and everybody uses them, everybody will stop playing your game, which is a really shitty thing to think, like, oh, okay, so that means grapplers aren't allowed to be top tier? Like, it sucks. So, yeah, it sucks, but in a way, there is kind of an unwritten rule, of trying not to buff characters that are make-you-quit characters to be too strong. Well, that's kind of what happened to Fuerte, because they made his EX Quesadilla Bomb a little too good. There's like 2 levels you can charge it, and if it counter hit, it wall bounce you, and he could do another one. I think like 2 Quesadilla Bombs was over 1/5 of your life, just like right there. And I think they gave it a little invincibility on startup. So obviously, Quesadilla Bomb is done by holding 2 buttons and letting go. I'm sorry, EX Quesadilla is done by holding 2 buttons and letting go. And I'm pretty sure you could twister around the buttons and stuff. So like if you swing with a button, you can change the buttons as long as you're still holding 2 of them down or something. They gave him all this stuff, but again, the reason why he played the way he did was because he was super annoying, and that's why they couldn't make him particularly stronger. Well, they really went strong with him, and then he could even, I think it was stand heavy punch into Quesadilla combo now and all this stuff like that. Like, they overdid it on Quesadilla Bomb. That move should have got maybe 1 or 2 buffs, but instead they picked all 4